My name is Jeffrey Stroup. I recently published Abandoned Cleveland. Abandoned Cleveland is a series of photos that I have taken over the last several years of the abandoned places throughout the city of Cleveland. So we're talking about abandoned churches, abandoned schools, all sorts of abandoned factories, just my photographic journey through those places. So urban exploration is sort of the hobby of basically going anywhere that you're not supposed to go. So we're talking about storm drain tunnels under the road, rooftops and basements and maintenance areas of active buildings. Most obviously, the abandoned buildings that are all over the city. Favorite places that I've explored, one of the first places that come to mind is the Westinghouse Electric Building in Cleveland. Huge old historic building, lots of fun to explore. But one of the reasons why it's my favorite is because it's a place that I've been so many times that it's become sort of like an old friend of mine. The churches are really fun to explore and photograph because, I guess what it comes down to is not only does the city have enough of them I can go into and photograph, but they're so beautiful. To see a building that so much, attention to detail went into and just so much passion and love and these were buildings that weren't necessarily built for purely function. They were built to honor the God that they served, and so to see a place that was built to honor a God like falling and crumbling, it's shocking.
Do you have any recommendations to aspiring urban explorers?
I would say, be careful, don't be stupid. There's lots of opportunity to get hurt, to get arrested, to get killed, all sorts of things. It can be a dangerous hobby. And so I would just say, be careful. Go out, have fun, be aware of your surroundings though. I've had a few different sort of scary moments, but my favorite scary moment was exploring a factory on the east side of Cleveland and coming up this very, very dark stairwell and only being able to see what is in my flashlight beam. And as I'm going up the stairs, my flashlight shines onto a human torso. And it was a moment of absolute horror, and then I realized that it was just a mannequin. I have not gotten hurt or arrested while exploring. I've had a few close calls, but thankfully, it hasn't happened. Urban exploration has taught me so much. I'd say the two biggest things that it's taught me is how to use my camera. It was sort of the driving force behind learning photography. And then the other thing is just that everything's disposable, and that we need to hold on to these places while we can. So it's trying to capture and document the places before they're gone, when so many other people are just ready to throw them away. People can find me on Instagram. That's where I'm most active, just Jeffrey R. Stroup on Instagram. And then recently I've started posting videos on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube and search Climbing the Fence, that is my YouTube channel. I've been trying to post videos nearly weekly on there, just using video as another way to document the things that I do. So.